Hello, I am with my sister Abby. Say hi.
Hi.
So Abby is one of the three Leggett girls. We also have an older sister. Coco loves Auntie Izzy.
Yes, Auntie Izzy's your fave.
My little girl. So I figured we'd just hang out. We're gonna go to Lifetime, but me and Abby were talking about 2025 and how the year went, and I figured we could do a fun vlog of closing out 2025 and starting 2026. So I came up with some questions that we can like chat about. It's almost like a little podcast. 2025 were a word or a phrase, what would it be?
I would say growth. That's such like a basic answer, unfortunately.
Do you want to elaborate?
Yeah, I feel like I've just done a lot this year. We were just talking about our frontal lobes developing. I don't know, I've challenged myself more this year than like any other year, which has been crazy. So I kind of like had just the thought to go to law school, and then to do that, you're like passing an LSAT, you're studying for that. First semester of law school is crazy, so I accomplished that, and then just a lot of personal growth as well. Started therapy, so yeah, I just did a lot.
Yeah.
So I'd say growth was like my number one
I love that.
thing.
For me, like flavorless. What did you outgrow this year / what are you leaving in 2025? It can be superficial.
Oh yeah, giving a. Can I swear?
Yes.
Giving a shit what people think. I don't know what. I think this is with the frontal lobe development, but I just don't care anymore. And like that, like last year, I feel like I still cared a little bit, but then I would say like I don't care. And this year, I've really just sent it. I do not give a crap. So, and that it's like felt very refreshing.
Yeah, it's one thing to like say it, but then to like feel it, you're like, no, now I actually don't care. That's like me posting on YouTube. I'm like, talk about it or don't. Like, you're gonna watch it or not, but like, I'm gonna post it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a really good one. For me, it would be, what did I outgrow? I think I just had to go. I think the past few years, I've just went through all these up and downs. And I think this year was one of the quote unquote down years. And so I feel like this next year is going to be really on the up. But I think I just learned a lot of like what I don't want. I think a lot of things were on the out. Okay. What habit or routine changed your life the most in 2025? I'll answer this first because I'm very passionate about my answer. I now do soft mornings, and I think I talked about this in one of my videos in the past. I used to wake up at 5 and have to do the most, whether it was like workout, do my routine, like quick drink coffee and then drink a bunch of water. Like I had so much from like my 5 a.m. to 9 a.m., which is great. But I think I learned that my ideal mornings is just like go slow, like listen to some music, really take time, like do some self-reflections. So I really honed down on like creating a really nice morning for myself. And then it's like after work, I'm very disciplined, so then I can work out and whatnot. So I really just slowed down the mornings, and I think that's been a real game changer. That's mine. What is yours?
I'd say therapy.
Yeah.
And I'm like a therapy pusher now. I like tell everyone, I'm like, you should probably go to therapy.
I need therapy really bad. Anyways. What are your hopes and goals in 2026? And you can list as many as you want. I have quite a few.
You go first, I feel like.
Okay. Knowing myself, these are all attainable. And I know they say like, do your SMART goals or whatever. I'm gonna get all these done, so just trust. Number 1, invest money. I want to build like a 6-month emergency fund, which I think is attainable. I want to grow my YouTube channel and post more and get to know like creating shorts and everything. Family and friend maintenance. I kind of want to like schedule more calls with friends, whether that's my grandma or whatnot. I want to start implementing like at least a 10-minute stretching per day, whether it's night, morning. I just need to stretch. It kills me. I'm getting old. I want to track my blood labs once a year. It's very important. Drink water before caffeine and just like drink more water in general, which after I did my water fast, I realized how much I don't drink water. So I think that's very attainable. I want to stop introducing myself as Izzy and call myself Isabel. This is one I'm very passionate about because, yes, I have had this conversation a bunch the past 3 months. Everyone calls me Izzy. I wanted to just be called my full name, but I'm such in the habit of people calling me Iz or Izzy that I always introduce myself as that. But people are like, well, what do you go by? And I'm like, well, I want to go by Isabel, but you can kind of just call me whatever. And they're like, if you want to go by Isabel, then start introducing yourself as Isabel. So I'm trying to get in the habit of like changing my handles and everything to Isabel. So call me Isabel from now on. And then my last one, I want to limit filler words like and but and just take my time in speaking. And being on YouTube, I've edited videos and I've learned how much I use filler words. So I just need to slow down and just pause before saying them.
That's so funny. I saw that one on TikTok. I saw a girl talking about it on TikTok and I was like, I need to do that.
Yeah.
I'm a terrible and like.
It's bad.
And if I rewatch something that I record, it's like and like.
Oh.
And like I hate listening to myself.
Yeah.
So I do need to do that, especially because I actually present at work to people and you don't know you're saying it when you're saying it.
Yeah.
And afterwards, yeah.
No,
that's one on my list actually.
Yeah, the last two I'm very passionate about, the Isabel one and the filler words.
It's funny because people in law school, because they gave us name tags, they put Abigail on mine, so everyone calls me Abigail. But like I've always went by Abby. I never thought about doing Abigail. I don't know, I'm just comfy with Abby.
Yeah.
Or Abs. I feel like I have so many nicknames at this point. People still call me Gail. Mima is one.
People call you Gail. I've never heard anyone call you Gail.
Yeah, my roommates did in college and then... But some people in law school have like naturally called me Gail and I'm like, why is that a natural
Gail.
thing that comes out of
Gail.
people's mouth?
You don't look like a Gail.
Well, it comes from like Abigail.
No way.
Yeah, so Gail has happened and then Mima.
You explaining that? Yes, Abby, I know. I think there's just something as you get older, you just really appreciate your full spelled out name. But back to you, what's yours?
Okay. I don't have a ton. I feel like for one, workout routine I feel like is always on mine, but I do have a lifetime membership and I need to start going. I think being in my first semester of law school, working full time, I was like, I just need to survive this semester. And so I worked out a little, but like not in a routine base. So I know I'm not going to be able to do like a ton a week, but just doing like some sort of structure. So definitely the workout routine, I need to get back into that. And then I feel like just surviving law school again while working full time. I want to plan another trip. We talked about Switzerland. And I think the one thing I've like noticed about myself, and so I want to start like posting more regularly, whether that's like TikTok or Instagram. Start doing like creative outlet things again.
Yeah.
And then just in general, treating myself a little more. I feel like I've done that this semester and it's been lovely. So I don't have like big goals besides really just surviving again.
But all of those are big. They seem small, but they're big to incorporate them into your life.
Yeah.
How do you want to show up differently next year?
I think my number one thing, I feel like I'm in like a very healthy place mentally. And whenever I'm in a good place mentally, I'm able to like check in with people and just be kind. That's like my biggest thing is like checking in with people and being like the best friend that I can be to those around me. I feel like I have a very small circle, but like to those people that I do have in my life, I do think I'm fairly good at like doing check-ins, and that's like my favorite thing. But then also just with the whole law school thing, you kind of notice like approaching everyone with such kindness. Everyone is so stressed and anxious these days, and I think you really just never know. It's so true, but you never know what people are going through. And I've learned that so much this year just with the people that I've met. So I feel like just giving so much kindness to people is like my number one.
I think one thing with me and you is we're just so not judgmental. And it's because we've been on such the side to judge. And I talk about it in like every vlog. I'm like, but people
like we've been judged hardcore by haters.
I feel like me and you have always been put in different boxes, whether in like high school, college, whatnot. And me and you, like, we just genuinely know each other's like hearts so much. And that's why it's like I come to you for everything, because I'm like, no one understands me like you do. But I think it goes when we're talking to someone, whether it's like people talking like aesthetically or just like, I feel we're an outlet to a lot of people, but I feel like we just get it. Like we're not ones to judge. And I just feel like we always project that.
I feel like people judge us easy, but then they also know we don't judge. So like I was always the friend people would go to when they like did something wrong or something's going on. And it's like, okay, this were roles reversed. Like I already know there'd be judgment, but then like I'm the first one they go to when something goes wrong. And it's, I don't know.
Yeah.
Be kind, people. Stop judging. Come on.
In a world where you can be anything, be kind. I'm a very self-disciplined person. I just need to set the goals and like apply myself like I did a few years ago, which I always talk about. But I feel on that trajectory this year to like show up for myself and to just focus on myself. I think the past few years I was just still trying to figure out who, like not who I am, but more who are my friends gonna be and like where am I gonna live and what is my work gonna look like. And now I think I'm on a trajectory, like I have all that figured out. So now it's time to like focus more back on myself. And I think that's how I want to show up for myself. It's just like no one else is gonna do that for me. So I need to like really take care of myself. Where do you want to travel or explore? Well, tell them where you're about to go.
Oh, well, I'm about to go to Bali. My husband planned the trip. Bali was like my number 2 place in the world I wanted to travel. We looked at it for the honeymoon, but Zach was like, that's so far. Like,
Where was your number 1?
Bora Bora.
And they've been there.
And we went. That was only like an 8-hour flight from LA, and we spent time in LA, which I loved. But this one was number 2. Zach was kind of like, it's so hard to get there. It's like a 24-hour travel day. I like love elephants. We could do an elephant sanctuary. It's just going to be so fun. It's like 80 degrees. It's on the equator, so it's going to be warm. So we leave January 1st.
So
and then we're
exciting.
gone for 13 days. It's going to be nice. And then after that, I did just apply. You don't like for sure get in, so this is up in the air. I applied for study abroad in Germany this summer for law school to learn like health law, which I'm like kind of in compliance healthcare range right now, so it makes sense for me. So yeah, I applied there. It's only like a 2-week like study abroad program in Germany, but then Zach would fly in. Izzy said she might fly in, and we would then go and take a trainer, however you'd get there, to the Swiss Alps and do like Switzerland and a little bit of Italy. So yeah, that's kind of
so exciting.
Oh.
I would so come. I've never been out of the country, but if you know me, I talked about this on one of my other vlogs. The one reason why I'm apprehensive to go out of the country is because I would like it so much I would move there. Like I would find, if you know me, you know I would go there and be like, okay, I have to move here. It's kind of like how I felt like with Charleston, and I would make sure there's a way to do it. And I know like bye, like I'm leaving for a year and I'm gonna like live in Switzerland, but Switzerland has been my number 1 place that I wanted to visit. And I knew you were applying for a study abroad. I didn't know you and Zach were talking about going to Switzerland. Hell yeah, I'm there. Like I will start booking I will get my passport ASAP. And
your renewal.
I had a passport.
Rest in peace.
I don't even want to talk about it. Yeah, but I would love to go out of the country this next year, if feasible. And then I'd love to go to Maine. I've never been. I honestly would love to do like some type of even solo trip, or even go camping in nature for a weekend and just be by myself and I don't know, just take some time. I always end up working on my PTO. I had 4 interviews today and I'm on my PTO and I'm like, why do I do that to myself? 3, 1 didn't show.
In Switzerland, you won't have reception probably.
I'd be like,
really
guys,
an
we really can't do this. So what's one thing you think I should focus on in 2026? And then I'll answer what I think you should focus on in 2026.
Just one thing.
Please give me, you're going to say therapy.
I would say
too.
I told her.
People are going to text me and be like, what's wrong with you? Guys, I'm fine. Leave me
No,
alone.
like, but there was nothing wrong with me. It's just crazy, just the maturity that it helps. I don't know.
I
the way
think
you process
everyone
emotions.
should have therapy.
I've learned so much.
Yeah.
But I would say, I mean, I have the goal for you to like actually run your marathon. So I'm gonna text you like every week and be like, what's your running schedule this week?
Guys, we're about to go to Lifetime, and I was like telling her, I was like, make sure I hop on the treadmill, because if you know, I've been in a running block since East Memphis and I can't get out of it. And my marathon is still in so long, but I was like, you tell me I'm fat and you tell me to get on that treadmill. So I'm going to run today, I promise, but thank you.
I also feel like I remember you like loved Pilates. And I was gonna get you a little thing for Christmas of like a Pilates studio situation because I feel like you loved it so much and that was like a love thing for you. There's little things that I know you love to do that you haven't done just because of like time or whatever. So
yeah,
that's like my goal for you is to do.
That's good. I would
train for your marathon and get back into Pilates.
So one thing about Abby is she can be a little anxious beaver, and
a little
ever since being in law school, which you've talked about, how you've been able to kind of compartmentalize your stress and manage it a lot better and kind of learn more how to like multitask and like really take time aside for yourself. So I feel as if you just finished your first semester. I think that's going to keep on the trajectory of improving, which I'm excited for you, because as you and Zach tackle more house projects and get like traveling in and everything like that, and some of the other plans you have, you continue the same energy, because even being around you, you just feel a lot lighter and just in such a good headspace. And I just want that more for you. I always want you to be happy, but I just think that's going to continue for you, which I'm really excited.
It's been the therapy.
It's been the therapy, guys.
No, but they have helped me like how to process the stress.
Every single person should be on therapy. I don't even have a therapist, and I say that all the time.
We'll get it there.
Oh, my best friend just got engaged. I'm so excited for you. It's so... Moving on. Wow, I've been waiting for that. Okay, what, if we did this again in a year, what do you hope our lives look like 1 year from today?
Be really happy if you've met like the love of your life a year from now. I know that's like very personal because, you know, but I feel like you're ready for it mentally. It's just like the men out there, I don't know what is... Do better.
Be better, guys.
I just feel like I know exactly the type of guy that would be so perfect for you. And I feel like you're like mature and like ready for that.
Yeah.
But we just need the right guy to show up. So I feel like I would like love to see you with someone because you deserve that. And
yeah,
that'd be so fun for our family. I guess that's continuing house renovations. I hope a year from now, this house is like ready to rock and roll and be done. And my kitchen's updated and I'm still, you know, I guess that's all I got.
They moved into a fixer-upper, and it's so fun. Every time I come home, more stuff is done, and I love their house. Now their house feels almost like my home. Every time I'm home,
we like came home from dinner last night. We went to dinner with our neighbors, and we like come home. Izzy's like in her pajamas. She loaded our dishwasher. Our kitchen's clean. She's just sitting on the couch with like the tree lights on.
I'm the best.
It's like you make yourself at home every time.
It's me and Coco on the couch, and I'm drinking tea, and I'm like, "How was dinner?"
And then like our kitchen's clean. Zach's like, "Do you want to move in?"
I just have such good vibes for 2026 for everyone that I've talked to. It's like people are either opening their business or like now like Haven's in her engagement stage, and just every person I've talked to is just like, in 4 months, like this is gonna happen, or this month, and I'm like 2026 is just gonna be such a good year. Not that I don't feel that with other years, you always hope, but this is like the year that I know, like as long as like health and everything is in check with like family and everything, like this is gonna be such a good year for everyone. Obviously house renovations. Yes, I'm ready for a husband, but until then, I'm just gonna continue focusing on myself.
I feel like the only person I've heard that's like feeling good about the next year.
Really?
I don't know why. I feel like so many people are like bad vibes.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. But hey, I'm here for
You, get that energy away from me. I've only felt good vibe. I'm like disturbed you said that. I'm like, do not say that near me. Okay, well I have good hopes. Otherwise, this is gonna be one of my last ones of 2025. Do you have any final words for the vlog or to wrap up 2025 or anything you want to put into the atmosphere?
No, I just hope it's good vibes. Hope it's a good year. I mean, I'm starting it off in another country, so.
Which is amazing.
How bad could that be?
Yeah.
So.
I just hope everyone has a very Merry Christmas, spends it a lot with the people they love. That's what I'm doing. Love you guys.